This is one of my favorite brands, but you can get any kind of paper you want. You can even use copying paper for this assignment, you know, regular printer paper. But the better the surface that you draw on, the more happy you're going to be with your final design. So anyhow, there's many reasons why I like these. The main reason is that it's perforated, so you can tear it out. So I will just choose a sheet of paper here. I think I'm going to tear it out for purposes of photographing it for you guys. And you can always tape it back in, right? If you save this piece, you can always tape it back in later on. This is easier for scanning or photographing, just easier to manipulate when you can turn it. Okay, so remember, lines that are horizontal appear at rest. Lines that are vertical look like they're supporting something, and lines that are diagonal imply action. So remember that when you're creating your optical illusion, because what you're doing is you're drawing something that the brain will see as an illusion. So if I'm drawing a typical scene here, you think about this is an illusion right here. When we do our little road scene, and I'm drawing very lightly so I can erase these lines. So here you have your sun and you have your road, right? Typical perspective. Now, if I take my marker and draw the rugged terrain, I'm going to do what we call the horizon line here. So I'm going to rugged terrain, and then I'm going to do flat, and then I'm going to do more rugged terrain. We're already creating an optical illusion by saying this goes up and down, this goes up and down, and this is going flat. Things farther away are going to appear very close together, and as we get closer to the viewer, they're going to get farther apart, and it's going to create a space, a sense of space. Notice I'm getting farther apart as I get closer to this edge. And I'm going to make it more rugged and detailed. Just by changing the line, I've created a sense of space. That easy. Now, let me show you again how powerful the line can be. So that looks flat, right? We could create an orb here by shading with contour lines. And then, of course, the sun's rays be straight. You get the idea. So there's all kinds of optical illusions you can make. You don't have to create a composition of a road. You can create just abstract shapes. But by adding some detail to it, and remember, you can't rush through this, but adding some little details to it, you can create an amazing optical illusion. This one is based on linear perspective. It doesn't have to be based on any kind of perspective, but it's that easy to create. Now, you're going to take your time and you're going to do this. Like back here, I'm going to change the weight here, and I'm going to make this super thick. I'll go in with maybe a thicker marker and make this super thick down, and then this will stay thin. This will be about medium. And then, you know, what if you added checkerboards back here? What if you added lines in a different direction? What if this continued on like